Someone flicks me a back body. Say, oh, it's another one, yeah. It's a full run, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening, welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. What's good?
Yes, cuz obviously big up to you, big up to the whole community. If you're tuned in from whatever country, just show some love and just let us know where you're from in the chats. But obviously, cuz we've had a busy weekend. You know, it's been busy. We've had obviously the domestic scrap, which we're going to briefly discuss shortly. But before we go into everything, we obviously have to big up D-Rock. We're working in association with them. So guys, if you're not taking advantage of the discount codes, please just go over to the description, head over to their website. If there's anything that you like, look, you've got Jams obviously wearing it, just take advantage of 40% off anything. So it could be the trackies that we're wearing, it could be a t-shirt, it could be shorts, it could be whatever. Just utilize the discount code, which is iBoxingHub24. And cuz obviously before we start, big up to the whole of the iBoxingHub family. You know, as per usual, we've been doing a tremendous work across the board, as in throughout the days, of course. And also cuz we got a big up to $2 Bill, of course. He's just obviously launching his track as well. So guys, if you haven't heard it, Activated, it's actually the intro for Across the Way. So I'm going to quickly run that through so you guys just get a vibe of what Across the Way is about.
Yeah. This feels good. We're going to go to Boston to Cali on this one. Level up on these niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want like a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. You can hear the way I talk, I'm activated. All day.
Cuz, you know the vibe, man, we're activated. So big up to $2 Bill. Big up to Rico as well. He obviously was at the event yesterday. And I believe Ra was as well. Big up to Jams in the chat as well. He's obviously saying big up to Biyenge, big up to Tre, and big up to Al Heyman, of course. Love the activated tune. We love it too as well. So guys, make sure you just tune into that. Cuz obviously also big up to Abbas as well. Crossover featuring the fans. So guys, make sure you head over to there as well. And also the Hard Talk. Cuz I know this is so much shout outs that we've got to do, but we have to do it. Big up to Neutral, who obviously did the USA Hard Talk, which featured Matt MVL from Brunch Boxing in the States. So, cuz they obviously spoke about the situation with Ryan Garcia. It's now done, it's sealed, and you know, Haney is going to keep his all. And that's pretty much it, cuz. But let's get down to business, of course. I know you obviously want to discuss the event yesterday, so I'm more than happy to just go with the flow. And let's just take it from there, cuz.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Do you think the ref stopped it too soon? Because did he cut his eye? I don't know. It's just one of them ones. It felt that, to be fair, look, he's been inactive for over 18 months. And I don't know. If it went to distance, he would have most probably lost, because it seemed like he didn't even want to be there at a certain point. I feel that his best round was round 4 and 5.
No, it's true, because it was an interesting contest, of course, and big up to the Warriors, man, that was involved as well. Retained his European, title, middleweight title, and because it was a tremendous contest as well. And also, look, because it was very, very, very epic. It was a great fight. Lewis Crocker and Conor Walker, a tremendous bout, cuz, as well. And this just gives you more of a scoop or a scope into how the British scene is. So people, if you want to get your comments about the event yesterday, feel free to obviously drop your comments. I think it was a good showing. And cuz look, we have to briefly talk about it as well. They finally crossed paths. En Shalom, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, Boxer. Cuz it finally happened. What's your thoughts
You know
about
what?
the encounter?
I'm actually happy about that. I'm genuinely happy about that because I just feel that how you got the likes of Queensberry and Matchroom, doing business together. I would like to see Boxer and Matchroom as well because I feel that Ben in his stable, he's got a few good fighters that he believes in, and I feel that him and Eddie, they could do a 5v5, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in Saudi; it could be here in the UK. I'm glad that they're matched up. Hopefully, they can do more business or serious business in the near future. Yeah, I believe I could be wrong. If Fraser Clark and what's his name, Fabioli, if they were going to do the rematch, my understanding that rematch was going to take place on the 21st of September in the same on AJ's undercard. Now, that would have been sick.
That would be absolutely top. So, cuz I'm just more or less encouraging it like yourself. It's a great look to see, Ben Shalom there with Eddie Hearn. The fact that they're even in the same presence together in the venue, it just shows that the energy of two competitors can finally go head to head, because you just never know. Like you said, 5v5, boxers 5v5 versus Matchroom's 5 fighters as well. So I think it'll be a
you know what? So it's got there. What I think, right? This is what I think they should do: Boxer 5 vs Matchroom 5, and the winner vs Queensberry. Do you know what I mean? It's only fair. Because think about it, Matchroom, they got battered already. So let's just see if Matchroom beats Boxer. If Boxer beats Matchroom, then Boxer beats Queensberry. That would be amazing.
Yeah, no, of course. No, big up everyone in the chats. Pretty much, just catching Neutral's point here. He's obviously saying big up Trey, big up Biyenge, big up Jams, big up to you, Neutral, and thank you so much for doing the hard talk for us as well. It was a tremendous showing with Jams as well. Jams is obviously saying basically to dive into the fight. That's why it was pulled by Eddie Hearn. How true, I don't know yet, but rumors are not even. So it's a fair point here. Lucy's obviously saying big up Lucy all the way from the States. Always and we obviously appreciate the love and the support from you always. She's obviously saying, got to admit it, she's obviously happy that Felix Cash obviously got beat. That's his first L as well, so it was a tough one, of course. It's a shame about Fiaz versus Baker fight being pulled out the last minute. Due to, I know when these things happen in boxing, it's a shame. But
I'm confused. I haven't really followed as much. I heard, but what's going on?
Yeah, it's just obviously some betting allegations and rumors that were going on in the back end. So we don't know the specifics, but yeah, obviously it's not a good look, man, when you're doing some sort of involvement on that side. And you're involved in sport as well. It's just, especially an inside job when the two fighters involved are involved in that as well. It just makes things obviously dodgy as well. Jams is obviously saying Dini looked like he was not going to obviously be denied no matter how long the fight went on. It was actually a tremendous showing. So big up to the Warriors and big up to everyone in the chat as well for getting involved. We've got a lot of things to obviously discuss in such a short time because we've got Germany facing Switzerland in the Euros. So guys, hopefully you're going to be tuned into that if you're not, other than boxing, of course. But cuz look, we've got a few things that's obviously happening in these next, I would say, a few weeks, cuz.
Yeah.
So what did you want to touch upon?
Wanted to
Ennis,
yes.
Venetian.
Do you know what? Obviously, Venetian has saved the show. This is the second time. Now he's going for a power shot. The first one was with not the first one. What his last one was with Crawford for the WBO. Obviously, he lost. He got knocked out. And then there was that glove situation said that, you know, his gloves wasn't padded well, whatever. But yeah, he lost. It'll be interesting just to see what the outcome will be with Boots Ennis. Could Boots do what Crawford done to him?
Oh, look, everyone's getting involved. It's a tougher fight for Boots for me instead of Crowley, which is true. It could be a tougher fight. Obviously, neutral saying big up Scotland. Come on, Scotland. He's Scottish. He's going for the Scottish to get the win. Hopefully, there should be over 2 goals in that game. Hopefully, I do believe so. But yeah, cuz it's going to be exciting. Obviously, neutral is obviously getting his support from Jams for Scotland. But yeah, it's going to be a tough fight, cuz, man. It should be a tough fight for Avanesian. He's obviously going to be fighting a hungry champion who now has to kind of prove a point and make a statement win, because that's Crawford's ex-opponent. So he wants to kind of put a statement out there to just let everyone know in the division that, look, he's here, he's the champion, and that would be his first kind of crowning of his you know, title that he won as well. So people, we obviously want you to get involved in that as well. You know, he's got the title here, but he hasn't actually officially defended the title yet, because obviously it got handed to him, or he got upgraded, but not his fault. I don't think
at the moment, he's a current email champion, right?
Sorry?
So at the moment, Boots is an email champion. Obviously, he got the belt given to him. So no, what I'm saying is, if he beats his opponent, right?
Yeah,
he should challenge Marius.
Yes,
he's now crowned. He's now another WBC email champion. So get on.
Yeah, of course, man. Jams is so excited about you know, Catterall and this is and Prograis is going to be a tremendous fight. We're going to talk about that as the final topic, of course. So Jams, don't worry about it. So, cuz, what are your chances for Avanesian to possibly pull up an upset? Because look, he's got another.
He's got a good chance. He's got a good chance. Like, look, no disrespect to Boots. You know, he's a good fighter. He's not Crawford. Who is his tough? Would I say this will be his toughest opponent?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I believe he gets the win. I don't know. Do you know what? I say it goes the distance. It can go either way.
Ooh, you're going on the fence.
Because Avanese, this is his second. Well, I'll say this could be his last chance, you know, to become a world champion, because we already know he's European level, and let's see what he can do. You know, and don't forget, they've both been inactive for like, blimey, when's the last time Boots fought? It's been a while, isn't it?
Yeah, it's inactive, I know, but it's not his fault. He's obviously been, you know, waiting for fights, you know, Crawford, etc., etc. So look, it's understandable. Lucy's obviously saying, I don't think Avanesian can win the fight. I do think he gives Boots a pretty good fight, though, which is fair. Look,
that's fair.
Good comments here, and Jams is agreeing with you, because it's going to be Boots' toughest opponent so far, but he should have enough to win. It'll be on point for him. And Boots fought last July.
It's going to be rusty for both of them. It's going to be, I believe it'll be an interesting fight, but you know, again, this is one of my issues I have with boxers. Yeah, I mean, the inactivity, it plays a big factor. I mean, look at yesterday, you know, and it's weird how the bookies had Cash winning, you know, and look what happened.
It comes across as like an upset, but when you actually watch the fight, man, there was only one guy that wanted to win that, man. So big up to Tyler Deeney, man. Honestly, Denny, man, big up to him.
Yeah. What I wanted to bring this up. I mean, it's nothing big, but apparently everybody's leaving Tony Sims's gym. Like, what's going on? There's been so many accusations.
Guys, get involved. I know the Twitter world has been going absolutely crazy on that one. All of those PBC guys, Boots has been inactive. Thankfully, Matchroom pried him away from them, which is good as well. Eddie Hearn's gonna make Boots very active, so this is a good fight. You know, he lost the fight, but he's gained a better opponent. But in regards to the situation with the gym, yeah, you know, they always say the truth eventually will reveal itself. And look, I don't know what the specifics are, guys. If you know what the specifics are, just let us know. Obviously, Jams, I know you're plugged in to what's going on. Felix back Cash proved inactively. Yep, so it cost him. Emma Dolan proved this theory versus Shannon Ryan by winning British to go with her Commonwealth strap. So now big up to Emma Dolan, big up to Carl Greaves as well. I know he's dealing with that. And big up to Thunder Road all the way from the States. Obviously it's afternoon and you're in. It's about 7:45 our end. So we appreciate that you've tuned in. Only 9 months though. Oh, yep, it's 18 months. Yeah, which is fair. It is actually fair, cuz man. But yeah, in regards to what you're saying about the gym, it's crazy. It's crazy. I believe people obviously leaving. I don't know who's the latest to confirm that they've left, but you've got some news on that as well.
I mean, I want to ask you a question. Well, you and the community, do you think that Tyson Fury is being delusional in terms of his statement, what he said about the Usyk fight? He reckons that he won the fight. He reckons that he was having it was an easy fight. But do you honestly, is he like? I mean, do you think he's being delusional, or do you think it just hurts as simple fact that he lost?
I think it just hurts that he lost, man. Look, we even saw in the face-offs, cuz he just, we don't really read into signs, but maybe this fight he kind of knew what was going to happen, and Usyk just showed tremendous championship grit because that 9th round was super important. Maybe that 9th round, caused a bit of its problems, for him. But we know who won that fight, cuz, and I'm generally saying again that the people's champion, the man that was born on the same day as Muhammad Ali, the great, I think he's gonna, remain undefeated as a heavyweight, go back down to cruiserweight, and potentially have some big fights there, man. But yeah, definitely delusional, man. It's definitely just he's delusional about it, man. We saw what happened.
The rematch, I do think the outcome will be different, and I'll tell you why. Obviously, it's going to be a boring fight. It's going to have to be a dirty fight. Fury is just going to have to try and bully Usyk. Fury can't fight on the back foot. If he does, then he's going to lose again. It's going to have to be more of a Coley fight, uppercut, push, move. Do you know what I mean? For the whole 12th round.
Mad. So you got Jake Paul born in the same day as Usyk and Muhammad Ali? Damn. That is, wow. I can't believe that, cuz. But, it's energies, isn't it, cuz? It's absolute energies, man.
Well, like I said, I'm rooting for Fury. I think Fury has got a lot of adjustments to do, and yeah, look at that, Usyk vs Fury. It's the other way around now. So I believe the outcome will be different this time. Yeah, the outcome will be different. Now, moving on swiftly to Jack Catterall and Prograis.
Oh, the big announcement. So stand on business. We've got Jack GATO Catterall versus Regis ROUGAROU Prograis. And this is obviously going to be a tremendous fight in the UK. Cuz, just wrap it up for me, man. What are you going to say about that, man?
Well, you know what? It's a tricky one because when he fought, when Prograis fought Josh Taylor, I personally think he won, but he just got robbed because it was here in the UK. It was a good fight, but obviously you can't judge a man from his last fight because obviously I know he lost to Haney. But 50-50, man. 50-50. 50-50. Yeah, I have to say it's a 50-50. 50-50. It can go either way. It really depends on who wants it the most. I believe Jack wants it the most. You know, when he fought Taylor the first time, it was for all of the belts. Unfortunately, you know, didn't get it. So I think if he was to beat Progress, then you know he's in line for a title shot. For a title, I believe is it WBC? Because I don't know what's going on now with Haney, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what title shot that's in line for, but yeah, as you know, I think Haney's gonna do a break. Maybe he's gonna maybe take some time off. You know, he's gonna give some time, for the people to forget about what's happened. But because we know what happened, man, on the night, man, it was just one of those things, man. But look, it'll be interesting to see. I think what Jack's doing here is kind of gearing himself up, for the bigger fights. So if he can beat Prograis in a, spectacular way, or put in like a statement, then that'll line him up for a title shot next, man. You got Teofimo that you could potentially fight. Look, Lucy's saying whoever wins that fight, especially if it's Catterall, should get a title shot. 100% we agree with you. It's all down to what Progress has left. Whereas Jack is on the crest of the wave after getting his Justice versus Taylor. So let's see what ROUGAROU has got left. ROUGAROU. Now, we actually love his energy, man. Like, he'll come with that monster energy that he brings. And look, he's 35. He's lost every round in his last fight. Might be on the decline. Did Haney pick and choose his opponent that was on the decline? These are the questions that, we need to answer, of course, man. But let's not get into that. That's for another day, man. But no, big up to both fighters. And I'm just happy that we've got such a good event in the UK as well, cuz, man. So who you definitely going for, cuz? Who you...
Jack. Yeah. I'm going for Jack, yeah.
How do you think he wins? How do you think he wins?
It's a unanimous decision.
Ooh, yeah, unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Boy. I think you'll do it. I think you'll do it as well. And I think, but Prograis might do something where, he's still got something left in the tank and puts in a tremendous performance because he wants a title shot as well. He might want to be champion again, 3-time champion. So, look, it's up in the air, man, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
The brand, yes, yep, stadium in the UK, which is true. And points. Yep. And I always did like Progress. I'll take him one more time. So Lucy's going for Progress. So look, ROUGAROU and El Gato. This is going to be a tremendous showing on DAZN. So, DAZN and Matchroom, they're obviously doing tremendous work as well because there's obviously another event that's happening on DAZN as well. You got Mayweather versus Gotti. That's happening. Look, we've got to just let people know these things are happening. Of course, we've obviously got the big one, Estrada versus Bam Rodriguez. This is going to be an absolute scrappers as well. I can't wait. El Mexico. Be Mexico versus Mexico.
For me, I'm just, don't get me wrong, look, Floyd's done what he needed to do in boxing, innit? But I'm just getting bored of the exhibition fights. I mean, it's boring now, man. Just, I don't know. If he fancies a crack for a real fight somebody, do you know, I wouldn't even mind watching Floyd fight, what's his name? Adrian Broner. Proper legitimate fight. I will tune in. All these exhibition fights, it's boring now, man. It's just boring. Who's got time to be paying pay-per-view? I was disappointed when I saw him when he fought, what's his name? Logan Paul. I was disgusted, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
just playing around. So,
next week, hearing on Wednesday, we will find out who AJ's opponent will be for the 21st of September. So it's interesting, but I've got a feeling it might be Zhang. Got a
Reckon it's
feeling it
Big
might be
Bang,
Zhang.
yeah?
I got a feeling. I don't know what it is because it's just like I'm thinking of commercial wise. Zhang is on an up. Do you know what I mean? You know, look what he done to Joe Joyce, and look what he done to Wilder. And China, he could probably bring a big China crowd here in the UK. Not just that pay-per-view wise, people tuning in, he would do serious numbers. No disrespect to Triple D, but you know, I suppose it comes down to if the money's right for Zhang. Do you know what I mean? Then he can entertain it. Whereas the next opponent will probably be Triple D. So it's not going to be Parker. Parker's made it clear, so it's definitely not him. So I believe out of the two, it's either Zhang. Me personally, I want to see Zhang. I want to see that rematch they had. See the fight they had in the Olympics and now the professional. So because again, somebody said, Eddie Hearn said like, AJ doesn't care about the interim belts, so the WBO or sorry, the IBF or the WBO. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't care. It's nothing to him. So
he cares. He cares, man. He wants to be champion again. So that's why
I know that, but he would rather fight for a legitimate world title shot than an interim. That's what Eddie Hearn was saying. So that's what's got me thinking that, do you know what? It might be Zhang because Zhang's got nothing. So, you know, and again, Zhang fight AJ, it will probably be his biggest payday in boxing. It makes sense. Same as Triple D, it'll be his biggest payday. But what I think, I could be wrong, but what I think is if he fights Triple D, and let's just say he beats Triple D, there will most probably be a rematch clause there because of the interim belt. Do you know what I mean? So it just gets long. You know, it's just long. I mean, guys, what's your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be Zhang or Triple D?
Yeah, guys, get involved. Get involved. Obviously, big up to everyone in the chat as well. Zhang is too tough fight for, without a belt, which is fair. Zhang versus AJ would be a good yardstick at the moment, which is true. So Jams is obviously agreeing with Lucy about Bam Estrada. It's going to be a tremendous fight. Mexico versus Mexico. I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait for Estrada versus Bam next Saturday. It's going to be a fight of the year contender. Definitely. And let Floyd fight Tank at a catch weight. You know, that's just it's always everyone's fantasy fight, that fight, but it's just something that I genuinely think it will never happen.
You never know. It could happen, you know. Honestly, do you know what? You just never know boxing. Floyd fights Tank at catchweight. Dude, everyone will tune in. Literally, everyone will tune in. Yeah. But the question is,
got too much respect. I think Tank's got too much respect. He won't get in the ring with him, man. I don't think it'll happen.
Listen, if the money's right, listen, boy. All right, let's just say me and you catch weight, 100 mil. What, you ain't doing it?
Nah, man, I couldn't do that to you, cuz, man. Nah, man, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't even do that, man. That's family, man. No way, man. That's like asking the Charlo brothers to fight each other, and the Klitschko brothers. They never fought each other. They shared, you know, being champions, man. Never. You can never do that with family, man. But if it's playing football together, man, we can go 1-on-1 outside in the field, man. 100 meters. Yeah, 100
meters. Hey, listen, all right, cool.
Yeah, we could do that, man. We can go head to head on that aspect, man. But cuz, man, I agree. Look, if the money's right, who knows? Lucy's saying if that's a real fight, he would beat the hell out of Floyd, which is true. It potentially could happen. Yeah. Potentially could happen. So I think it will be Triple D versus Red Tank will break the internet if they failed. Yeah, massively. Too much sugar in Davis' tank, which is true. And Dubois is on a good run now. I'd like to see him, you know, get a big fight. And look, AJ Dubois, look, the people are calling for AJ Dubois, cuz, man. That would be the fair fight, man, for me.
Okay. Well, we just have to wait and see. I believe there's a press conference this Wednesday, isn't it? So let's just see. Either way, it's going to be a good show on the 21st of December. I mean, sorry, September. Ooh. Yeah, man. Yeah. That time.
It's that time. It's that time. So obviously, people, thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, the reason why we obviously got to kind of wrap up is, as you know, it's the Euros. So we're all in that spirit, I guess. So hopefully everyone's in that spirit too. So I've got a little bang for you. That's the vibe, guys, man. So look, hopefully everyone has a tremendous evening. Cuz, always a pleasure doing shows with you. And the community, just thank you so much for your endless support. Really do appreciate it as well. And also big up once again to D-Rock, who obviously working in association with them. So guys, just head over to their website. If you like what we're wearing, if you like what Tim Parker's wearing, Joseph Parker, you know, you've got Johnny Nelson as well. And you've also got Jams in the chat as well. So iBoxingHub 2 for 40% off anything. So it's trackies, t-shirts, anything. So cuz, I want to obviously hand it over to yourself. We're obviously activated as well. So big up to $1 songs out and bang.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Keep tuning in. We're growing. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and better things are yet to come. Have a lovely, productive weekend and week. We shall see you on Wednesday. Peace and love.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my scars with a sweet one, please. Someone flip.